Good morning. This morning we are taking you on a ship tour. The only problem is we keep getting lost, so don't expect it to be very coherent.
Disjointed.
Yeah, very disjointed. But eventually you'll probably see most parts of the ship. Anyway, we're on deck 15 now, so I will show you the pools. This is deck 15. Is this the coral pool? There is currently a film on up here, so in the aqua pool you can swim or go in the jacuzzi and watch a film. And then up there is deck 16 and more sunbathing. This time, this actually is the coral pool. You have jacuzzis in there, and then there is the pool. And it's much quieter, this one, we like this one. There's a grab and go section over there, a bar. And then this man makes gluten-free pizza.
Pizzeria?
Yeah.
That's the pizza section.
He makes gluten-free pizza and it's amazing. There is the grab and go. It has fridges full of different things, including for dietary requirements, and they have like cooked things there. From deck 15 coral pool, you come up these stairs, and then there's loads more sunbeds. There's also a dad. Doesn't come with every cruise.
Available though.
Available?
Available for cruises if you want to hire me.
Me too. And then you have all of these tables here, so more places to eat if you go and get something from grab and go or the buffet restaurants. And then there is a breakers bar. On deck 16 there's also just a couple of extra sun lounges. That's one thing to be said about this ship, is that even on really sunny days you'll never struggle to find a sun lounger. And again, not available in every cruise. This is deck 17, sun deck, just a load of sunbeds and all the radar equipment, and the ball of bankruptcy, otherwise known as Seatel, is up here too. There is, however, a great view of the ship on both sides. There are more sun lounges. They're everywhere, you're never going to be short of a sunbed. Through here these are also free to sit in, but then this is the Oasis pool, which is adults only. And this is the retreat, which you pay, I think it's £35 a day for access to it, and it's just a private space with your own private sunbeds. And over there are tables to sit down, extra towels and things like that. So it's just kind of a nice place to relax. If you want a bit of quiet and privacy, then £35 a day isn't that much. It could be quite nice. And then down here is the Oasis pool, which is adults only. We've walked all the way around now are we on deck 16 or 15?
16.
It's on deck 16. And you can come right to the front of the ship, and that is the roof of the bridge. And in there is the gym, which I can safely say none of us will probably be making use of.
Well, we got close to it.
I realised that we were in the middle of giving you a tour, but we stumbled across the shuffleboard court and decided to give it a go. Neither of us have ever tried to play shuffleboard before, and it's safe to say that it didn't go very well. I mean, at least we didn't break anything, or anyone. Despite the fact that we'd nearly maimed this poor man with the puck, he was awfully friendly while returning it, and it was very much appreciated.
Good score! It's the first time we've got anything!
We may be halfway through the holiday, but I finally found Midorian pineapple. I'm so happy. We are now right at the back, aft, stern, one of them, of the ship. And I love this because it just looks like a proper ship. So we're currently at the terrace pool. And they have all of these levels with places to sunbathe on, and then they have around here tables for the restaurant that's just inside, and then a little pool, and then more sunbathing, more tables, and then in there is Verona, and further on is Venezia. Envelope and told not to open it yet. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, this is an interesting
It's going to be astonishing. Really astonishing and astounding me.
Since I last spoke to you, oh, okay, I guess we're talking to you after the show then. Never mind. Bye.
This is what I say. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Get your envelope and hold it up nice and high so I can see them. Everybody hold it up nice and high. You'll notice that you've got 4 astonishing playing cards. Take the top 2 pieces. You should have the perfect match.
No! Since our last film when we were playing shuffleboard, I went back to my cabin. Mum had to go to a meeting about whether she could get on the tender or not. I washed my hair, which was an ordeal. Did my makeup. Came out to formal night. I realised I'm not very formal. My dress didn't fit because I may have eaten gluten. And now we're waiting to get a table for dinner. Not a very exciting day. We just kind of chilled and done nothing, to be honest.
Together, sing along, clap along as much as you can. And send for Captain Barrel to be brave for the slaughter of Shireen-a-doo-doo-da. Whack home, daddy-o, whack home, daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. But still haven't found what I'm looking for. Ah, you're drunk, you're silly old fool, but still you cannot see. That's a wool a blanket that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I've travelled 100 miles or more, but the bottom's on a blanket sure I never saw before. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're planning to do, please enjoy your stay here in Sherbrooke and have a great day. Thank you.
I have yet to speak to you today, even though it is the afternoon. I am in Sherbrooke today. I realise that's a car park. I promise I was in a prettier part. I'm just walking down to the marina now. Why does it always get windy when I go to film? Hang on. Anyway, I just had the weirdest experience. She was so nice. I went into this cafe and today has reminded me that I should really focus on my French. I was dying, like everything was a struggle. I never used to be this bad. So I went into this cafe, it's called Café L'Etoile, and it's beautiful, but nobody spoke a word of English. And it was at that point I was like, oh my god, why did I not put in as much effort with my French as my Spanish? It was painful. And this lady sat down next to me. The tables were quite close together. I went to move my bag. She was like, don't worry, madam, it's fine. And so I said thank you. And she started speaking to me and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't speak much French. And she was so patient. She really slowed down. She was so nice. Oh, that was the other thing. I ordered a croque monsieur because, you know, I was in France. I was like, I feel like I just have to. And never eat like toasted sandwiches the rest of the year, but you're in France. If it's called a croque monsieur, that makes it better. So I was just like eating my food and I had a coffee and I managed to order that on my own. But then she was like, you can't, she was speaking French to me, so I'm quite proud I managed to understand. She was like, you can't just eat a sandwich. And bless her, she'd ordered a salad and chips. And so she was like, mange les frites, and just kept putting chips on my plate. She was so nice. I was like, no, I've eaten too much, thank you. And then at the end, the waiter just like forgotten to bring my bill and I was like, I don't know what to do, help. And so she called him over and she went like, you know, said lots of words that I couldn't listen to because it was too quick, and he came over my bill. So, and she was so nice, and at the end I was like, I just said thank you for your help, you're so nice. And she like put her arm around me and she was like, it's okay, it was so nice to meet you, have a good day, enjoy your holiday. So nice. So that's like made my day because she was just so kind and like nobody else here, unless you know you go into a shop and they want to sell you something, really speaks to you. They're just like, oh god, more English people. But she was so nice. I feel like I just adopted an Anne. I'm just like, I didn't want to leave the restaurant because I didn't want to leave her. I'm like, do you want to come hang out with me for the day? Also, it was baptism by fire today because I had to go into a pharmacy to get something for my parents, and they were like, you speak the most French out of all of us. I was like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and have a wander.
I headed back into town, but everything seemed to close at 3 o'clock, so instead I grabbed some pastries from the local bakery and headed back on board to watch Sail Away.
Goodbye Cherbourg, thank you for being so welcoming.
The best part is that the amazing lady that I met in the cafe earlier came to watch us sail away, and I could even see her waving from the top deck of the ship.
Got back on the ship about 5 o'clock and got changed. I went straight in the pool. It got a bit cold, went in the jacuzzi. Just run down after watching Sail Away to get ready for dinner. So, really quick rundown. This was from Yours Clothing last year, but they've started selling it again. This is Boohoo, love it. My new Ted Baker bag, which I have yet to talk to you about, but I'm running late. Yours Clothing jeans and Primark shoes.
For dinner we went to Epicurean, which is one of the specialty restaurants that focuses on gastronomy and fine dining, and it was incredible.
We have some Pyrex soup. Where's Pyrex food?
Hello.
I haven't spoken to them since I was walking into town for the second time. The reason you didn't see anything was because I didn't do anything. Got there and the horses were just leaving. And then I was like, okay, I'll go and have a look at the land train. Land train had packed up and gone. So I ended up wandering into the shopping centre, went to Carrefour, looked at all the nice things that I wasn't allowed to bring on board, and then I left. Filmed the sail away and took photos. It was a beautiful sail away actually. I went to Epicurean and the only thing I filmed was them setting fire to your crepes.
My crepes, yep, my crepes. Ah, my crepes were on fire.
It was amazing though, wasn't it?
It was very good, it was very good
I think
indeed.
it was like £30 each, but it was so worth it. Like if you come on a P&O ship, it sounds like an ad, it's not. If you come on a P&O ship, just trust me, go to Epicurean if you like kind of fine dining, things like that. You like nice food, nice ingredients, and a bit of theatre with your meal. Like that?
Yeah.
Really good.
Excellent service.
Mind you, it's been excellent service everywhere.
Oh.
It's midnight if you're wondering why we're yawning. Thank you. He might not make me a gin and tonic at home, but he did just buy me one. With Mediterranean tonic, it's really good actually. Also, I haven't shown you this yet, but I may have weakened in the shop over there. I absolutely love it. Time change card back to UK time, and even worse. Thank you for choosing P&O Cruises information for disembarkation. Not happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're planning to do today, please have an enjoyable stay in the lovely St. Peter Port.
This is what happens when the boredom of waiting for a tender sets in. I won. They might need an iron later. We are going on the tender boat today. I'm really excited. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm just so excited.
Good morning. We are going to Guernsey. We've already sat waiting for a tender for like 2 hours. We made it! That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Stop looking at the nice cars and pay attention. I don't think some people were as keen on it as others, but It was good. I don't think I smoked on Tuesday. I had a rude awakening at 5 to 7 this morning with some man beating the hell out of the lifeboat outside my window. So I was early, and so I just went for a walk in the sunshine. I think I did film that. And then went to breakfast, and then spent hours sitting in the restaurant waiting for a tender. Did boat.
Tender.
Did boat, now here. What do you want to do? That's what we're looking at, by the way.
Other attractions, Castle Cornet, Military Museum or Aquarium.
Kind of fancy a Victorian shop. Love a good shop.
Go and have a look over there then.
Okay. We just found this cute little place with a really good lunch menu, so we just stopped for lunch. It's so nice. It's like full-on fine dining in a little cafe, isn't it?
Cute.
Is the white
Nice
bait good?
Well, it's good, very good.
Oh, good.
Very nice.
It took so long to get into the port that we hardly had any time, so we wandered through the streets, grabbed some lunch and then headed back to the ship.
Lifeboat number 21. Always dressed appropriately. I guess Dad doesn't need a flag. I love the fact they brought a Welsh flag. It's come to that awful time in the cruise where you have to pack everything up, and I just thought the best way would be to pull everything out and just put it all on my bed and roll it up, put it in my suitcase. However, it does highlight that I'm a serious overpacker. I've been waiting all week for the perfect sunset, and it's finally here. It looks like me after the last week.
I've enjoyed wobbling your pudding. I wobble it again. Ow! Don't wobble my pudding.
And I have gluten-free cake. Yes, I want to wobble your pudding.
Thank you. Yes, over wobble. We're going to have failure in a minute. Someone over there's going to end up with it. Slosh.
We went to this show and it was not our thing.
It was interesting.
Unique.
Unique is, yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Original.
Original.
Not our cup of tea. Weird.
That's a very good way of putting it. Yeah, weird, not our cup of tea, yeah.
We were not impressed, and we did speak to a lot of people coming out and none of them were impressed. If you see Evolution on the horizon, then that might be your night to go and enjoy some live music in one of the other venues.
In fairness, everything else was good though.
We're having our cruise tradition inside this time because it's too cold. We're too close to the UK. Our cruise tradition is to wander outside, sit down and kind of chat about all the things that we've really enjoyed on the cruise. And we've been chatting about all the things we've really enjoyed on the cruise. Just in the warm. We only went to Rotterdam on Monday. It feels like weeks ago.
It was Rotterdam, not anywhere. Not Liverpool, no Rome.
Right, that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Good night. possibly goodbye, depending on what else we do.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and what you meant to ask them, like and subscribe and comment and follow me in various
And
places.
fair winds and calm seas.
Yeah, didn't tell them about that. So, on the first cruise I ever went on in Peninsular Seas, the captain gave the most incredible speech at the end, like getting emotional kind of speech. And at the end, he like, I wish you fair winds and calm seas, and nothing is ever compared to that. And today, the captain gave a lovely speech, but it wasn't like, you know, heart-wrenching. But we got back to our cabin and they'd taken the time to write, what's it called, a cruise log?
Cruise log, yeah.
Yeah, and they'd written what we'd done every day, technical things, and it was just one of those things. It was so sweet. I just loved it. Oh, and the 12 o'clock ding dong. I don't think I ever got the 12 o'clock ding dong on film because I wasn't paying attention.
Captain's address at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And now the end is near, and so we face the final curtain. My friends, we cruised this year, and hopefully again, but I'm not certain.
Right, yeah. Thank you, AZURA. Very, very happy to have been here.
Thank you, AZURA.
Cheers. Thank you. I think I can safely say that AZURA is my ship. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching if you actually made it this far. God knows how many parts I'm going to have to split this into. Bye!
Bye.